Welcome gamers! Welcome back to my second playthrough of Warp's Edge. My first playthrough was surprisingly easy, so I think I owe you another one with a different starfighter and a different mothership. This starfighter has a much shorter shields and hull track, as you can see. It's only 3 shields and 1 hull. But when hull drops to 0, instead of losing the game, everything resets to full and the warp ends. So let's see how this turns out. And then we have the next level mothership. This mothership actually is 2 different motherships. And the left one has its own enemy stack and these 2 cards. And the right ship has this enemy stack and these 2 cards. This is just a reminder for me. I can only attack a mothership when all those cards of its side are defeated. And the mothership only attacks me if all those cards are defeated. So I'm actually safe, but I need to go through all those enemies and then I can attack the mothership. This is individually for each mothership. Also, there is this little tracker which advances clockwise at the end of each turn. And when the marker is here, targets cannot be stunned by lasers. And when the marker is here, targets cannot be stunned by maneuver tokens. And I think this is all we need to know. These cards are placeholders. Let me remove them. Flip over the first 2 cards for the left ship and the first 2 cards from the right ship. Also, as usual, these are our starting tokens with 1 special token from the starfighter. Put them in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. And we start with a skill card, a random skill card. I draw 2. Choose 1, and I think I want to use the palm device, which lets me, for 1 energy token, remove any marker from my pool and gain 1 marker from the supply. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are safe from the mothership because it doesn't attack as long as there are cards on their side. Do we want to eliminate? Let's try this. I'll add 2 maneuver tokens, which is enough to evade this ship. And they have their own discard piles. Let's put it here. And I draw 3 more tokens. 1, 2, 3. I will put this laser here, which destroys this ship. And I gain an O marker. And then I'm gonna place the laser once here, which only stuns the enemies. Now, how many tokens do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna use the palm device, remove a marker from my pool, and gain 1 marker from the supply. I want to take an energy 4 so I can buy more stuff. So it's an energy, sorry. It's an energy 3. The card is used. And for this 2 energy, I'm going to keep the 2 energy in my hold. This ship can only hold 1 token. Now, the enemies activate. These don't activate as long as there are cards in their row. These are stunned. And I draw 5 more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this marker moves on. And we refill the enemy row. Now this marker is the Warhammer. Here's how it works. I can only assign it to enemies, not to the mothership. And it immediately destroys the enemy ship as if destroyed with a laser, which I'm going to do here, and again a O power token. And I'll leave it here for a second as a reminder, because when I use this one, I cannot stun enemies with laser tokens. So even if I put the laser token here, the enemy would still attack me. Let me place this laser here, because then we have 2 attack, which defeats this enemy and gives me a 1 energy token. Let me place this token here between those. As a reminder, this counts as 1 maneuver on each side. I add another maneuver here, which makes this 2 maneuver and defeats this enemy. This goes here and gives me a energy 2 token. And now I have 5 energy to spend. I'm going to spend the 5 energy for a P token and a maneuver token. These are used. Okay, this one is destroyed. I just keep it here as a reminder for its effect. This card goes here. This one does not attack, it's stunned. I draw more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all tokens I have. That's actually all I bought last turn. This marker moves 1 space. I reveal new enemies. And let's see what I can do. So this turn, maneuver and lasers stun enemies. Is there anything I can do except for just stunning them? Now these ships have abilities. This enemy deals 4 damage to my shields, or if they are at 0, 1 damage to hull. So I definitely need to stun this one. And this one, as long as this is in the enemy row, all my buys cost 1 more energy. This is here. I'm going to assign this token here, which makes this 2 maneuver. So I evade this enemy. This moves here, and I gain a strength 2 laser. Then I'll add this one here. I have maneuver 2, evade this ship, and gain a energy 2 token. And this one I use, remember, this counts as 2 lasers on each side. So both of these are stunned, but not defeated. And now I can buy for 3, and I think I'll buy 3, the last one of these guys. Okay, that's my action phase. These are stunned, so they do nothing. These don't attack because we still have cards here. Remember, everything must be defeated. The 2 cards here and the stack must be empty. So that's the end of the action phase. I draw more tokens, but there are only 3 tokens left, which ends the warp. Ending the warp is all tokens go back. To the bag. This moves on, this moves on. Then all cards, all discarded cards and the ones from the enemy get shuffled again, placed on top of the deck. Same on the other side. This is ready. I gain another skill card. Oh, there's no question I'll take this one. You know this from the last time. I spent 2 lasers and this card then counts as 5 laser. So a one-time very powerful laser upgrade. And reveal new enemies. Whoa, we're already at red here. And draw 5 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So enough tokens to stun all enemies. That's again the enemy that deals 4 damage. We don't want to have this one. This one says that at the end of the turn, all markers from this ship get removed. Now I just realized that I cannot stun enemies with maneuver tokens this turn. Wow, which actually will kill me. That's bad. Because I don't have a single laser, I need to get more tokens. Wow, terrible. So let's spend these 2, 1, 2, to defeat the Reaver and draw 3 more tokens. 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is bad. This is really bad. I need this 1 laser to stun this guy, because otherwise I take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, which would end the game immediately. And I can take out one of these. Oh, that's tough. Let's spend 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. Let's return this. I will not use the laser. I do 1, 2. Nah, still I can only defeat 1. Okay, so I will assign a 3rd maneuver here. So I evade this enemy. This is discarded. These move here. And this gives me a strength 3 laser and a power token of my choice. Let's take this one. And then I can use the laser to stun one of these guys. Actually, let's stun this enemy. For my 2 energy, I will buy another strength 2 laser. Okay, that's my actions. Now, this one is stunned. This is not stunned because maneuver doesn't stun enemies this turn. So I take 2 damage, 1, 2, I need to discard 2 tokens. I think I'm gonna discard the 2 energy tokens. And this token moves on, and I draw 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Refill enemies. How many tokens are left here? Okay, a lot. Let's start like this. I place this marker here, this token, which adds up to 3. So this one is defeated and this one stays here. And it gives me a strength 3 laser. I add another maneuver here, which is 2 maneuver, which gives me another maneuver token. And now the question is, if I put this power token here, this one will get defeated and I draw 3 more tokens, which I might not be able to use. But that's, at this point, it's the only way to stun these guys. So I'm gonna place this here. This defeats this enemy and moves here. I draw 3 more tokens. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was worth it. I place this one here, which adds up to 5 and defeats this enemy. Gives me another maneuver and repairs 3 points, 1, 2, of shields. Pretty nice. And I'd say for my 4 energy, I buy the last P token here. I just love the P and O tokens. And one of these is wasted because I can only store 1 in my hold. And I still cannot attack the motherships. I'm gonna keep the maneuver and discard this one. Now, no attacks from enemies. That's a cool wipeout here. And draw 5 more tokens. The marker moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal the next 2 cards. Reveal the next 2 cards. Still 1 card left in each stack. Now, here's the problem. How many tokens are in there? Okay, still at least 1 more warp. This one I can use. This turn, lasers do not stun enemies. So I can defeat one with this, stun one with this one. 8. Okay, let's try this one. I'm going to activate this card and use it, which is now a laser 5, which I'll assign to this ship. This is 5 plus 3 defeats this ship, and I can take a token of my choice. And well, let's take the highest laser. A laser 3. I can use this laser to defeat this enemy. 3, and it only needs 2. And I gain an energy 1 token. I'm going to use the hammer. On which one? I'm going to use the hammer on this ship, immediately destroying it. I gain a O token, but there are none. So this is defeated without any reward. And I stun this one. Now this is the enemy that increases the cost for each token by 1. So I won't use this one now, and just put it in my hold. Enemies attack. This one does not attack because it's stunned. Marker goes here. Draw 5 more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one moves here. We have new enemies. And there's no chance to destroy all these ships, or at least one side, and defeat a mothership. So I actually do not want to get rid of all those cards, because if this card is gone, then the mothership will attack with 3. So I think this warp, I'll keep the cards here so the mothership don't attack me. What can I do? I can defeat this one. Ooh, this enemy says it cannot be stunned. So I need to defeat it, but it takes 7 attack, which is all those tokens. I can stun another one. So I'd still take 2 or 3 damage. Okay, let's do this. This goes here, is 2 lasers for each side, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one is gone. And I get another skill card, which is cool. Oh, that's one of my favorites. And it's the right timing. For 1 energy, I can ignore all attacks and abilities. Oh, from the mothership only. Okay. Oh wait, I'm safe from attacks because I can stun this enemy, right? And for these 2 energy, I'll buy another maneuver. Okay, these enemies don't attack, they're stunned. And they don't attack because there are still cards in this row. And I want to draw tokens, but there are only 1, 2, 4 left, which is not enough. So the second warp ends. All tokens go back to the bag. Marker moves. This one is ready again. I get another skill card. Let's see what we have. Oh, I love this one. This lets me double all laser tokens for this turn. I'm gonna take this one. Discard that. Then all the enemies of this side get shuffled again. All enemies on this side get shuffled again. This marker moves on. New enemies. And 5 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So maneuver don't stun enemies this turn, so I use those 2 tokens to evade both of these enemies for a laser 2 and an energy 2. I'll use this one to stun both of these. Add another laser here, and I think I'm going to keep this one in my hold. They're stunned. Goes here, goes here. I draw 5 more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move this, refill the enemies. I'll use the hammer to destroy this ship. So this is discarded, this goes here, and I just keep it as a reminder because when I use the hammer I cannot stun enemies with lasers. So, and I draw 3 more tokens. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's again the enemy that cannot be stunned. So I will defeat it with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and gain another skill card. So when this is activated, all markers I gain from evading an enemy go directly to my pool. Let's put it here. Gonna stun this enemy with a maneuver, gonna stun this enemy with a maneuver. No use for this, so I better spend these guys. And I'll buy another strength 3 laser. Oh, go away. And I keep this one in my hold. Okay, this one is defeated. This one is stunned, this one is stunned, and I draw 5 more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this one is available. Problem is I cannot stun enemies with lasers this turn. And these count as lasers. So I actually need to stun my enemies with maneuver and defeat at least one. Those red enemies just slow me down. So I'm going to use this marker here, which defeats the Venom with no reward because there are no more O tokens. This goes here. I'll add this one here for 1 maneuver on each. Place this here, that's 2 maneuver. This one is defeated. And I gain energy 2. But that's stupid because now I take 3 damage from this guy. I think I made a mistake here. So I'll take 3 damage and need to discard 3 tokens. Oh boy. But I can repair next turn. So I'll keep this one to repair next turn. For 3 I can buy... Well, the problem is the hammer only works on enemies, not on the mothership. So for 3 I'm going to buy another strength 3 laser. And this one I will not use and discard. Because then I can remove the lower lasers for the damage I take. Okay, that was not an ideal turn. This one is stunned. This one is not stunned because lasers don't stun. Deals 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And I need to discard 3 tokens. 1, 2. I think I have enough power, energy tokens. And I draw more tokens. Man, we need to go through those decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This moves on. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. So if we can get rid of those 2, we can at least attack the right ship. That would be cool. And then stall the left ship a bit. What do we have? Now let me place this one here, which destroys this enemy for a 1 energy. And actually this one loses all laser markers at the end of the turn, but I still want to use the laser marker here to stun this enemy and use... No, let's do this the other way around, like this and like that. So they're all stunned. Now I use 2. For 2 energy I can repair 4 shields, 1, 2, 3. And for 3, well, let's say for 2, I'll buy another maneuver and I'll store this one in the hold. Okay, no enemy attacks, they are stunned. This one only loses laser markers. This goes here, this goes here. And next round. Five, new enemy. This moves here. The timing is so important here, because as soon as I defeat those two guys, I better make sure I can also defeat this ship, this mothership, because that's the only chance I have. How many tokens do we have in here? Well, still like 6 or 7. Now let's use this maneuver to defeat this enemy for 3 more tokens. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like I won't be able to defeat this one, because I need all my maneuver tokens to kill the last enemy here, and then I don't have any left for the mothership. And there are only 1, 2, 3, like 4 tokens in here, and I doubt that these are 4 maneuver tokens. Maybe we can do this here. So I'm going to spend 1 maneuver token just to stun this enemy. This is 3 maneuver, it needs 4. I want to keep this one here. I'm going to use 1 laser, now we're at 7, to defeat the destroyer for a laser 2 and another maneuver. This one cannot be attacked with laser value 1. Well, actually I need to defeat it, right? Because otherwise my tokens are useless. I can only store 1. Let's do 6 here. Which gives me another O token, which are already gone. Man, and those lasers are wasted. That's terrible. I'm gonna put 1 here. Oh, I need to put 1 here because I cannot stun the enemy with a maneuver this turn. I need to spend those 2 tokens, so let's just spend this one on this card, which lets me remove 1 token from the pool and add a token of my choice. How about more lasers? And this one I want to keep in my hold. Tricky. This one does not attack, is at 4 and at 3 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's only 1 enemy left. And this goes here. Wow, this is terrible because those enemies, or the red enemies, just block my path to the motherships. If I defeat this one, which is no problem, I can do this, I don't have the 4 maneuver to destroy this part of the mothership. I have enough strength to defeat this because I can double my lasers, but I can only attack it when this card is gone. So if I double my lasers, I still need these here. And this would be 6 and would not destroy the mothership. Whoa, how many tokens do we have left? 2. That's the end of the warp. Can we get another turn somehow? 2 tokens. This one gives me 2. That would be 4. And I can buy another one. Okay, let's give this a try. I have no idea. That's an experiment. That's the 4th maneuver, enough to evade this enemy. And again, a strength 3 and another evade maneuver token. That's 4 tokens in here in total. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more. Problem is if I use this to buy a token. Okay. I'm going to use 2 to buy another maneuver token. Then I need one maneuver to stun this, because it would now attack me because there are no cards. And unfortunately I need this one. I need this one to stun the enemy. I can only keep one token, so I could as well just add this one to this enemy too. That's tricky. So this one doesn't attack, it's stunned. This one doesn't attack, it's stunned. And I have one more turn. Move here. Yes! Wow! That was lucky. So I have 1, 2, 3 maneuver, which destroys this mothership. 4 in total. Which also disables this ability. Now with the laser 2 I could defeat this enemy, but then I only have 6 laser left for this mothership, and it needs 9. And unfortunately I needed to use my energy token. I could have doubled the lasers. Wow, that would have been a Warp 3 win. But it looks like we need to play another warp. Okay, let's add a laser here. Defeat this enemy for another maneuver and a repair. We are fully repaired. And I'm gonna add just one laser just to stun this part of the mothership. Again, now this works because this is disabled because it belongs to this mothership. Gonna store this here, draw new tokens, and there's only one token in the bag. So, end of the warp. All those tokens go back. Warp marker increases. This moves here. This card is ready again. All the enemy decks are shuffled. This is shuffled. And I get a new skill card. This one lets me draw 3 marker from the pool and add it to the pool. And this one lets me just discard 1 enemy card. This could be cool. So for 2 energy, just discard a card. Let's try this one. So let's sort these. These are kind of cool. Not sure if I need these ones. Okay, last warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tokens. Enemies, enemies. And well, now I need to focus on the left side of the enemies. I don't care about these as long as they don't attack me. I can use this one. Nothing is blocked. So I just need to go through these enemies and hope to have enough lasers once I'm through. And I want to keep the card that gives me a laser 5, and I want to keep the card that lets me double all lasers. Maybe I can use them for the final blow on the mothership. And this is already a problem because these are pretty high value enemies. And I'd love to get rid of both of them. Okay, I will use these 2 maneuver, which defeats this enemy, and they moved here. Gives me a laser 2. I'm going to use this one just to stun these enemies. Now place one here, keep this laser, and for 2, well, let's buy more lasers because we need lasers. These enemies do not attack. These are stunned. This one discards all laser markers, but that's not a laser marker. It counts as a laser, but it's not a laser marker. So they don't attack. I draw 5 more tokens. These go here, this goes here. And we have a new enemy. Wow, all those high value, all those red enemies. Huh. Problem is I'm wasting all my lasers to get through this deck, and then hopefully I have enough for the final boss. I could use 7 on this one. But I need to stun all enemies with lasers because I cannot stun them with maneuver this time. So let's use this maneuver to defeat this enemy for a value 3 laser and a power marker. Well, let's take another hammer, why not? Go. Then I use strength 2 laser together with this one. Defeats this enemy for a P marker, which there are none left. Place one here, place one here. Keep a 3. And for 2, buy more lasers. So these guys are stunned. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes here. New enemies arrive. I'm gonna stun these 2 with maneuver. Add 5 here, which is 7 in total. So defeat this guy for a laser 2 and a maneuver. Use the 3 to defeat this one for a energy 1 token. And I keep this. These do not attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I drew 6, sorry. So let's draw again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This goes here. And we have the last 2 enemies. I will defeat this one for 2. Defeat this one with 2 maneuver for 2 energy token. Add a 3 here. Add a 3 here, which is 7. And I really want to keep the energy 2 marker here for this ability. So I will not do anything with this marker. These enemies are stunned. And I draw 3 more. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This moves here. And we have no more enemy here, only this one. Let's flip this one. Oh, that's the enemy that cannot be stunned. Okay, let's give it a try. So for a laser 1 destroys this enemy for 3 more tokens. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! Give me more lasers. I can double their value. But that would be 8 and I need 9 here. I can turn this into 5 and double this one. Ha! I think we got it. Let's give it a try. This one is now a laser 5. Then I double the values of all lasers. This is 4, and 4 plus 5 is 9. Destroyed. So yeah, this was a much more exciting game than the first playthrough. And I mean, we'd still have a couple of turns, but I'm happy how it turned out. And looks like I need to go to the next difficulty level or use a different starfighter. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.